academia always comes after common sense by like 20 years. You could have asked any husband, who talks more, you or your wife? And he would have given you the answer. There's a study that came out that pointed out the obvious, that women are at a disadvantage in combat. I don't know why we needed a study to tell you that. I could have just went to any gym and figured that out, but hey.
Kind Marine Corps experiment that will help determine the future of women in combat. The study compared men and women fighting side by side. The final report released yesterday says men performed significantly better and got hurt less often. Jan Crawford is in Washington with the story. Jan, good morning.
Well, good morning. You know, we spent several days in the California desert back in March watching this experiment, talking to the men and women who volunteered, and now the results are in. And for those arguing that women should be able to perform all the same combat jobs as the men, the news is discouraging. It was as close to war as you could get. An unprecedented scientific study. Men and women enlisted Marines side by side for months of simulated battle.
6.
And throughout, researchers watched and recorded their performance to help determine what impact women would have on combat. Even then, the women realized they were at a disadvantage.
We discovered water is wet, the sky is blue. Women can't do what men can do.
It's not that we can't carry the weight. We can carry the weight, but it's the pace, especially when we're matched up with the males. You're looking at our size, and we have males that are almost 6 foot with longer strides, and it's hard to catch up with.
I like how she's saying it's the strides and not the strength. I'm 6 foot. I can't do anything against a 6 foot guy.
And keep up with them.
That is what the results show. In almost every area, the all-male units performed significantly better than those with both men and women Marines. The men were faster in each tactical movement, had better accuracy, and were quicker. They registered more hits on target and had a noticeable difference in their performance of overcoming obstacles and evacuating casualties. The Marines commissioned the study after then Defense Secretary Leon Panetta in 2013 ordered the military to open all combat jobs to women.
We must open up service opportunities for women as fully as possible.
Most branches are ready to comply. And just last month, 2 women passed the Army's toughest test to become Army Rangers.
We can handle things physically and mentally on the same level as men, and that we can deal with the same stresses and training that the men can.
The women Rangers said the standards should not be lowered. Women Marines we talked to agreed. They told us few would want these jobs, but if there is just one who can do it, she should get the chance.
It takes a special person, a special drive, a special mindset, a special heart to do this. There's not many of us. And it goes the same way for the men.
Now, the Marines will make a decision sometime this fall on whether they will seek an exception that would allow them to keep units like the infantry all men. Nora?
Be interesting to watch as this moves forward.
I think she said it best, special mindset and heart, regardless, men or women. It's tough.
I agree. Jan, thanks again.
We have the...
Yeah. Do you know what's crazy? There is a study that came out that said women speak like 10,000 words more a day than men. And it's like academia always comes after common sense by like 20 years. You could have asked any husband, who talks more, you or your wife? And he would have given you the answer, right? But, you know, it's they put out these studies to tell us the sky is blue, water is wet.